Hi again, you're just in a picture of the red Puch. It's the one I replaced all the bits on the stator to get a spark. That side of it is all okay now. As you saw, it had a spark if you watched that video. But the carb did become a bit of an issue if you look at that. Yeah, it was. You can see all that talcum powder stuff in it really. Well, what the problem I had was, you can still see it in there. I'll just get something to point at it with. If you look there, there's like the barrel sort of slider for the throttle, and that was seized solid in there, stuck in there. I heated it and everything to try and get that out, and I couldn't get it out, but I wanted to save the cable. In the end, I managed to get the cable out along with the throttle and everything off of the handlebars, so yeah, I can probably save that. And I just managed to get the clip off in the end to get it out, because the cable goes in that bit there. So probably that carb is no good now. It's possibly this top part, if I could get that bit out, it would be usable. The bowl, but I suppose it could be cleaned, but sort of that jet piece and that is really well stuck in there. Sorry about that, there was some sort of farm machinery going past. And there's the little jet, which actually I think, I've put carbon in it now, but I think this jet might be a bigger jet than the one in it. But to test it, it should be okay, because what I've done is put another carbon off one of the other ones. And yeah, we just got some other bits and pieces there. So you can see it was pretty, it's been left a long time with no fuel in it. And yeah, just come out with that dusty stuff, as you can see there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you over to the moped, and we'll see if it starts up. I'll pour a bit of petrol in it. I will say I have started it once before, and it did start, but whether it starts today, that was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so we shall see. And I haven't started it today, so we'll start it from cold and see how we go. So now we'll try and start this Puch, and I'll just flood it a little bit with that. Choke is on. I'll just put some fuel in it, so let's see. So there you go, it did start, and you'll have to take my word for it, I meant to touch the exhaust before we started on the video to prove it was cold. It was cold, but so I hope you believe. If you don't believe me, nothing much I can do about it, but that was, yeah, a cold, that was a cold start. Yeah, it's running all right really, considering. I think it sounds a little bit grindy in there. Bearings will need doing, like I showed before, the previous video. I sorted out the points and everything, so that's all good. It started on kickstart. I thought I've actually bought a spring for the kickstart, but now it actually springs back itself. So I reckon it's just a bit sticky really, so I haven't got to do that now. Got a spare spring. Yeah, so the plan for this one now is to take it off the moped, strip it down, put new bearings in it, get it all sorted, and up and running. Pot and piston probably is okay, because it seemed to have quite good compression and started quite quick. What else is my plans to do to it? Oh, I think the carb is for the smaller model. No, I think they did a 1 horsepower. Wait, someone's come past. Sorry about that, there's a lot of farming stuff going on around here at the moment, so there's a lot of noisy traffic. Yeah, I think they did a 1 horsepower Puch, a 1.5 and a 2 horsepower. As this is a bit of a later one, it being a 1984, I think it may be the 2 horsepower, and that carb could well be off the, I can't remember, off the silver or purple one, but they would only be the 1 or 1 point. I think the silver one probably would have just been a 1 horsepower and the other one 1.5. I think I've got that right. But I definitely know some of the earlier ones and the N model, which the silver one is, because this is the S because of the shock absorbers. I know they were low powered when they come out. I think they were sort of 25 mile an hour when these ones were about 30, I think. So yeah, they sort of improved them as time went on a little bit, but being a kickstart engine, it's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna, again, harder to get the kickstart ones because people like the kickstart ones. When they customize them, they want to do away with the pedals and that. So to start it easy, you really need a kickstart or the pull, like I mentioned I think before, pull start on there. But being a kickstart, yeah, this will be a handy engine. So yeah, now I showed it running, I can get it off of here and then just put the rest of the bike in storage at the moment and then decide what I'm going to do with it. Probably some project in the future. I shall probably clean the tank out, because you won't be able to see it out, because I've got obviously a false thing like that is really horrible in there. I don't think you can see it, but it's really horrible rust. I'm going to try and do the tank clean like I did on the other one, but this is actually worse. Yeah, I may sandblast the frame and then just go from there. You know, primer it and then just decide what I'm going to do with it in the future. I wouldn't mind the forks and the handlebars for my other one, because they're the adjustable ones. And yeah, some of the bits are handy, some of it had it really, but we'll see. But the main bit I wanted was the engine, and that is a runner, as you've seen. So yeah, I'm going to leave the video here and then yeah, get that off, and then I can get this big bulk of a thing out of my shed, and I could just tuck the engine somewhere for, well, I'll get on with it some point soon, hopefully, if I get time. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video again soon. So bye for now.